Hello, Professor. My name is Samanjit Kaur.
And myself, Darshan Patel.
Now we're discussing about our presentation related to introductions to ARP spoofing. ARP spoofing involves an attacker sending fake ARP messages within a local network. This enables the attacker to capture data, perform man in the middle attacks, or block access to network resources. Can you move on the next slide?
Sure.
And now we're discussing about understanding the Bettercap tool. There's three step. The first step is powerful presentation testing. Bettercap is a flexible and potent network security tool utilized for conducting ARP spoofing and various penetrations testing tasks. Second one is flexible configuration. Bettercap offers comprehensive configurations and scripting functionalities, giving users the ability to personalize their attack strategies and monitoring features. Third one is cross-platform compatibility. Bettercap is suitable within multiple operating systems, including Windows, macOS, and Linux, making it a widely accessible tool. Now we're discussing about configuring Bettercap for ARP spoofing. There's three phases of in this network interface, target selection, spoofing options. Now we're discussing about network interface. Designate the network interface to be used during the attack, ensuring Bettercap can effectively monitor and manipulate the target network. Second one is target selection. Identify the specific hosters or network to target for the ARP spoofing attack, whether a single IP address or an entire subnet. Third one is spoofing options. Configure the ARP spoofing parameters such as the frequency of ARP requests and the MAC address to use for the spoof. Now, third slide is going to be discussed, presented by my teammate Darshan.
Hello. Now we can see that how we can configure a better cap. Like we use net.show command to show the machine in local network, and uh, we can use net.probe to detect local own machine, and after that we start r.spoof, and which will run the spoofing of ARP, and we will set the target using R dot full dot duplex and targets IP. Then later on, we will discuss about executing the R spoofing attack. We will launch the Bettercap, start the Bettercap tool and ensure it is properly configured for the R spoofing attack. Um, For spoofing, initiate the R spoofing process, sending forget R message to the target network. And Bettercap, it's a basically work for monitoring purposes. Observe the network traffic and confirm that the R spoofing attack is successfully redirect to other websites and intercepting communications. Later on, we will discuss about monitoring and analyzing the attack. We will first discuss about packet capture. Uh, using Bettercap, we can capture the packet and record and analyze the packet during the R spoofing attack, and we can monitoring traffic. Closely monitor the traffic networking activity, looking for any changes in communication, uh, and data extraction. Attempt to extract sensitive information such as a login credential, while some users do login in a weak website such as http and anything. uh, I will also talk about attack assessment. It's evaluate the overall effectiveness of the ARP spoofing attack and determine the potential impact on the target networks and its users. Now I saw that there is a victim who is login in a HTTP login page, and we can see that we capture the credential. Its username and password is test and test. Now I will talk about the mitigation ARP spoofing attacks that we can used to prevent the ARP spoofing attack, such as static ARP entries. Configure static ARP entries on network devices to prevent ARP spoofing by locking down the ARP cache and ARP inspection. Implement ARP inspection mechanism to validate the legitimate of ARP request and responses on the network. And network segmentation, divide the network into smaller portions and isolated segments to limit the scope and impact of potential ARP spoofing attacks. And we should continuously monitor the packets and all things, so we can capture the if someone do ARP spoofing attack. And now I'm gonna talk about ethical considerations and best practices. Uh, Obtain consent, ensure that you have explicit permissions and authorization from the network owner before conducting this kind of attack. Minimize harm. Take steps to minimize the potential for harm or disruption to the target network and its users during the attack. And maintain accountability. Document all action taken during the ARP spoofing test and be prepared to justify the ethical and legal legitimacy of your activities, and be prepared for recovery if anything occur during this attack.
Let's talk
And
about
next one is
conclusion
present.
and
Next one will be
recommendations.
present by Samanjit.
Let's talk about conclusion and recommendations. Uh, Key takeaways, and these are the steps I also explain. ARP spoofing is a powerful attack technique that can compromise network security. Bettercap is a versatile tool for conducting ARP spoofing and other penetrations testing activities. Proper configurations, monitoring, and mitigation strategies are essentials to defend against ARP spoofing attacks. Next steps are continuing education's training on network security best practice, regular network security assessments, and vulnerability testing, implementing robots network segmentations and access control mechanism. These are the steps which we included in the PPT. And now next video represented by Darshan.
Can you stop it, please? Wait. First, we will launch the Bettercap tools, and now we can see the steps. How can we detect the local? How can we detect the victim machine? Uh, Now, victim is going to log in on the HTTP page, and it is a weak websites which not use encrypted technology, encryption technology, and because of that, anyone can see the credentials using R spoofing attack. Uh, Now victim is going to log in using his credential. Now we can see that we got a credential of victim user, username and password, test and test. You can see over here.